Hope everyone is doing good. Salutations. Hope everyone finds this live in a good position in your life, wherever you are. Focus some more, people. Focus some more. Alan, what's up? Not yet. You can't give up. Cannot give up. That's what they want you to do, man. Hold on. You've been holding on this long. Been holding on this long. Gotta keep doing it. That's what matters, man. Look at everybody around you, wherever you at, and I guess in wherever you are, right? In your environment, do they know about DeFi? Do they know? Are they aware of this magical internet money that we dealing with? These opportunities with this, blockchains and DEX, coins and tokens and all these types, where you're familiar, and we learning every day. So we can't just give up. Anything short of an act of the creator, would have to happen for something like that for me to like give up on crypto. There's no way. There is no way. There's no way. Like this is look at how Bitcoin, like at minimum we see the price of Bitcoin raging. It broke 60K. I didn't see for myself. I'm just hearing on the internet as far as timelines and blah blah blah. It broke 60K. Its last high touched 68. It's $8,000 away or so from breaking its new all-time high. Something to look forward to, even though like I don't really, I don't speak about Bitcoin, but I respect Bitcoin and its position in all of this. I respect it. I mean, this is just good times. These are great times right now. After Bitcoin does its thing, Ethereum and the rest of the altcoins will do theirs. And that's when we're really going to see another shift, another form of bipolar craziness among people in the community. Friends who were once foes will be friends again. But I'll tell you what, I drew a line for myself. I drew a line of like, I know, how I'm going to proceed moving forward. It's weird what's taking place now. It's absolutely strange to me. Like, I thought many more people were on like the same team. Y'all got me rambling already. Just came on here. You want to listen to an old man ramble? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Listening to me ramble. Well, I know. I'm just a RH Maxi, toxic, nonsense, foolish, and old. Onery, cantankerous, right? Who keeps talking about spitting truth, but most of it just goes in one ear and out the other. You know what I mean? Crypto Gains Club, what's going on? Yeah, man. Some fresh pumpernickel, hot out the oven, you know what I mean? With the preserve, whatever flavor these people are, some whatever apricot preserve, you know. Facts. Crypto Gains Club. He says pronto. I hear you, man. It ain't easy. It's not easy. Just hold on to your center, to your balance, man. It's not easy. I get it. It's not. It's not, but you know, like I said, think of it in a way where more people do not know about this than those who do. And we do. We're underground without even trying to be underground with all this, right? Like, that's how it is. Our pulse chain, we're you know, you want to talk about transparent. We scream, we yell, we blog, we tweet, we post, do everything we can do on the internet. People chase fake clout, they chase clout, they meat ride one another, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? They do all kinds of weird stuff. They simp, folks simp, right on the internet. Call itself marketing, all kinds of stuff. And still underground because the majority of people just don't know about this. You just have to focus, man. I was told by, you know, a couple people in the community that, you know, there's a group of guys that were on a Spaces just saying a lot of negative things about RH and stuff. And, you know, you're always going to have that. There's always going to be people saying negative things about it, everything. Like, to me, I used to be one of those people saying negative things about RH. It didn't matter. But what I found very, very interesting was that the same people that was saying negative things about RH also commented about how he could possibly be in their spaces listening to them, or they assumed or imply or even allege that based on a tweet they saw that he's listening to them. Like, a lot of these things that you see going on right now, it's just all for attention. That's it. And to a certain extent, what I do is for attention too. I'm not gonna lie, I put myself in that mix. It's for attention. But my attention and the attention of many other people, two different things. Like, these guys crash out. There's a difference. I don't crash out. I don't go fly off the deep end and just call myself doing whatever just to say that I'm some type of a voice or influence. Like, I don't even do this for that. The community created these terms, content creator or influencer, and I don't do that to be any type of influence. I've been, well, this is my seventh year, some eighth year creating content, same channel. Like, I just talk because I like creating blogs and videos. I don't do that to popularity contests. It's not for that. Just happened to find crypto and, you know, DeFi, and I think it's fire. And I just talk about that. I've been talking about it for years. And I don't subscribe to ignorance and stupidity. Like, I try to exercise responsibility, which a lot of people don't do. There's so much happening right now. Like, it's like yo, just all you could do is shake your head. Like, you don't even have to be like, I'm not in the know of anything, right? I'm not like some kind of insider. I didn't go through the crypto nori doors. I don't have any type of inside scoop or connections to anybody, who's anyone, right? I'm not an insider whatsoever, and I can tell like something's like completely off with these people, to the point where you have to question, is this really done on purpose? Is this really something that's happening by design? And I'm inclined to believe, yeah, because we watching Bitcoin break 60K, and folks are like arguing, like fighting whose ego is more pronounced than the other. Like, why? I don't care about these things anymore. Like, because the end of the month, tomorrow's the last day of the month. The beginning of the month, 2 days away. If you're a person that's responsible, you're an adult and you pay bills, you know things are going to be due on the 1st. Do you have time to engage in weak, frivolous, right, conflict and arguing with, and if with other people, strangers on the internet, about something that nobody cares about in the like? It's weird to me, man, and it's true, man. Y'all gotta really think, man. I've been saying this for a little while now. Like, if you're a responsible adult, you're a man. It's time to really create, understand your truth, the truth, and be the responsible adult, an able-bodied adult, and good, honest man that you can be, and be a person of integrity. Like, how are you gonna feel a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years if we're fortunate to see, to be here? How are you gonna feel when you look back on the internet and you were a big time advocate, complaining and bitching to other men on the internet, like, and with aggression? Like, how? What is that? What is that? What is that? This beta energy. I don't know if it's this simp mentality. This passive. You're mad, but then you say that you're not mad when somebody asks you, and then you lash out. You show that you are mad. Things that women do is very celebrated here. People talk about how tough they are online. In life, nobody cares. No one gives a crap. No one gives a shit. You find that here. How are you gonna view yourself, if that even matters to you, some point in the future, when you look back and you see how you behaved here? You know what I mean? Because by and large, I think if you're on the internet making content, you're leaving a trail of some sort. You're leaving a trail that's representing something you did, so it's representing who you are. So what type of trail do you want to leave behind? When people find you and they follow you and they're going to see the nature of what you left behind, that's to me, that's important. I value things like that, because I don't want to look back at this time and say, oh man, I was an asshole, like in a sense of just completely absolute pure greedy selfish bum, like it was just all about me. No. And that's what you're finding here, and people don't care about it because folks right now are living for today and they don't care about tomorrow. They're living for today and they do not care about tomorrow, especially in this crypto thing. They don't care. They're living moment by moment. They're not planning. They can't see past today because they behave that way. Every day it's a space is about nothing. In the grand scheme of things, nothing. In the grand scheme of things, I don't care what your project is, in my opinion, like whatever you got going on, the minute Pulse Chain, Pulse Hex, all those things start doing what everyone is waiting patiently for it to do, everything else ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. And people, they don't want to, it's like they don't want to really accept that. You have people right now, and then it is what it is. We're adults here. If you got children listening to this, you know, shout out to y'all. But you know, sometimes I get in my bag. I get in my bag, and I let the expletives fly. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I'm feeling like I'm about to let the expletives fly. So it is what it is. I didn't even have to warn y'all. I'm just saying it respectfully. If there are any children and young people listening, you know, you might want to tell them to, you know, put some earplugs on. These people are crazy out here. Doesn't mean you have to be crazy. Do not allow someone else's crazy to become yours. You don't own it, right? It's like, yo, these folks over here, man, for two plus years, like however long you've been up here, from now, from whenever to May 2023, everybody was on some, 55. Delayed gratification. I was hearing it so much where it was just like, I started rapping about it. I got it in my raps. I did collaborations with other MCs, and it's about same thing, cryptocurrency, 55. I have Hex in my moniker, or used to call myself Wyclef Hex. Everything was just like boom, 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 boom. So I'm in it to win it. I'm like, yeah, this is it right here. I'm talking in my travels, I'm meeting people, and I'm trying to onboard, perusing, doing my thug thizzle out here in the community. Heavy streaming, regular, same thing I'm doing here. I was doing back then, strong. May 12th, 2023 hits, and it was the beginning of look, if you were doing what you had to do the right way, quote unquote, the right way, you chilling. Like, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I didn't get distracted by many people losing 300 million pulse and all that. I didn't do all that. So I'm chilling. That's why I'm comfortable and I say what I say, because because I understood what Richard had, what he's been talking about, right? But between May of last year and now, it's an absolute shit show. Bonafide shit show. Any tweet that Richard Hart puts out that even smells like he's supporting the founders, you got these former RH fake OGs attacking Richard Hart maximalists because they have nothing else better to do in their life. They're supposed to be rich. They want to argue and insult other men. This is what men are doing. They're supposed to be rich, supposed to be well off, wasting energy, right? Investing their time to insult or disparage someone else. See, it got to a point for me where I was just like, yo, you guys are being hypocrites. Like, for too long, far too long, condescending, and sending weird messages. So, hey, the same mediums they use, the internet to talk slick and talk nonsense, is the same medium I'm gonna use to for the smoke. You see, they could dish the smoke, but they can't take it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm not one who offensive. Like, I'm just like the first to strike and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna pick on people because I never cared for bullies. Never been one to care for bullies at all. Even as an adult, like when I see something going on, and if I can address it to help someone getting bullied, I'm there, 100%. I don't care if I'm by myself. That's me. Come hook or crook by default. It's just I don't buy into anybody who's trying to bully. And on top of that, when the bullies rally other people who really are scared of the bullies, and they're scared to stand up against the bully, so they just become a member of the bullies squad, and then want to become just this big bully group bullying that's even more. That's like that charges me up even more, because I'm like, oh, it's over for this. It's a wrap for you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's me, and I'm dolo. Like me. That's just been me. Period. Like, cause that's just, I don't go for it, because everyone has a strength out here. Everyone offers and contributes something. If you're a bad person, I'm not talking about you. Someone with a bad head and a bad personality doing wicked, evil things, you don't count in this conversation. I don't give a fuck about anything you're about. It's not that. I'm relating to people who are just decent, pure human beings who just want to provide fellowship and goodwill to each other. And when I'm seeing like folks trying to rally and click up and try to intimidate others, I don't stand for that at all. And no. And if it's me versus a billion, it's gonna be that. You know, that's just in my blood. It's just how I was raised. And so I don't do things for popularity, but I'll go at anything for the right cause, and when it's necessary. That's why I do what I do, and I say what I say, and not care, because people don't care. They're quick to talk all kinds of wild shit without thinking. Say everything, and then when you clap back, you the antagonizer. These people think with the mindset of a teenager. You feel like you're in high school. Like, what is this? That's why sometimes I'm just like, this is foolishness. But then I gotta think, well, in the annals of history, it might be important to document certain things too. So, because people are quick to forget. Another person forgot something that he did. Like, it's just like, yo, why you people need help out here, man. A lot of these OGs need help because they lost their way, 100%. And it's so obvious, and it's embarrassing to them. Like, it's again, it's laughable, it's comical, it's damn near tragic. It's tragic. And they're just showing us what the second group of people came after Big Payday up till now. Because more people are going to come into these communities, because this thing is immutable. Ain't going nowhere. Anything short of a natural disaster, this thing is going to be here for a very long time. These people who since switched up are showing you what you never want to become. I'm gonna tell you the key to success. How I succeeded was opening up a shop For example, how did I open up the shop? I had to put some money away, made sure my debt was handled, took care of my debt, put some money away, sacrifice going out, sacrifice going on vacations, sacrifice doing a lot of things, buying items and material goods that I did not need. I had to sacrifice all these things for 10 years. Got the capital up that I needed, invested in a business, and between 2 to 5 years, I had to just keep putting the money back in the business. No profit whatsoever. I wasn't in the black until year number 5.1. After 5 years and a month, then that's when I started to see profit. And that's how I became successful. And all of a sudden, I'm telling you all this. I'm telling you all this. Then all of a sudden, I tell you, oh, you know what? Sacrificing for 10 years, making sure you pay your debts and you save your money and you build your credit. None of that matters. None of that matters. No, owning a business doesn't. No, you'll fail. You'll fail. You'll fail. Get into buying lotto tickets and scratch offs and gambling. Go, shoot CeeLo or craps on the block. Go to a blackjack table. Go to a casino and play the tables, blackjack, coin machines. And if I tell you that, all of a sudden, like everything I'm telling you that got me successful doesn't matter anymore, is because I don't want what's good for you. That's it. I want what's good for you. I don't want you to win. I just contradicted myself. I just, gave you my story and my journey and how I became successful and the hard work that it entailed. For example, not crypto related, just, business or financial legacy, blah, blah, blah. Whether it's real estate, whether it's running a brick and mortar, owning your own business, an online business, whatever you want to call it. Telling you how long it took me to be successful and how long it took, let's say, 15.1 years, 15.2, over 15 years to even see some type of profit from blood, sweat, and tears and painstaking sacrifices. Then, by maybe 6 months after I tell you that, I'm telling you some other story. How you think that's going to be received by rational people? You're going to think you're crazy. You're going to think I'm crazy. And that's what you find here. What did you find here? It's unfortunate, folks. The key, it's like ramped up. Like the whole thing of being confused. People are confusing you on purpose. I'm not trying to confuse you on purpose. I'm not trying to confuse anybody. My message, when I look at my channel sometimes and I'm like, damn, I'm like addicted to this shit. I deal with like some type of obsessive compulsive. All I've been talking about is Hex for 3 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there are other coins out there in the world, but I don't care about none of that. I don't care about that. I don't, and that should be okay. But a lot of people want you to talk about whatever they got going on for clout, for validation. You waiting for Richard Hart, another man in the world, to follow you and say, give you a thumbs up of approval so that you can feel good about yourself. That is disgustingly terrible. That's terrible, yo. Who's he? Your father? Like, where's your self-worth? You don't need Richard. You need a therapist. Real talk. These people are broken out here, yo. You see how some of these people are performing? They disrespect the fact that mental illness is serious. It's very serious, yo. These people, you could tell they're not well in their noggin. They're not well in the head. That's why I don't play with these motherfuckers on this internet shit. I don't play. I like to have jokes, ha ha, he he, hoo hoo, but I don't play with these motherfuckers. I don't play with anybody on this internet shit. Because mental illness, you lose your mind, you lose everything. You can lose other things too and lose everything. But once your mind goes, everything else follows, And you watching instability here. You got people here who will go on. I mean, I'm telling you, man. They tell you, oh, this one is so brilliant. You need to listen to this one. Yeah, I learned so much. And the person they're referring to is completely unstable, And I'm not talking about Richard Hart. I'm talking about these other people out here who y'all exalt and want to talk about, founders, welcome these founders and blah, 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 and been around for so long and this and that. They are unstable, They show you too. They don't even hide it. And that's what you're going by. This is in your real life, like your natural life. You wake up today and you get online and you want to get an update on your crypto in news and everything, and you're following someone that, is diagnosed with a mental disorder. Shout out to people who have those types of challenges and afflictions, because you can function, you can, live a prosperous life and still have struggles. I get that. But you have folks out here that are completely unstable, They'll say anything and just with reckless abandon just for the attention. Y'all need to understand that, because they're not really about nothing else but attention. Because when you see people look where there's smoke, there's fire. But when people antagonize and then they get pushback and they don't like it, it's all look this and that, this and that. I got many examples. But it's not for that right now, because I don't have the time to get into it. I don't have the time to get into it. But it's real. It's true to form. I don't play with that, My clients are all mentally ill. All my clients. All of them. And they remind me to be grateful. Just for the simplest things in life to be grateful for, because the simplest things I ignore sometimes, or I take for granted, they would love to have. On top of that, not only would they trade places with me in a heartbeat, when you're here and you have your faculties together, this and that, and you're trying to work this crypto to your benefit, you want to talk about the position that you're in that's so advantageous to yourself and potentially your future. 60K, the thing broke 60K, y'all. It broke 60K, and I'm not, like a year ago, what was Bitcoin hovering at? Less than 20? What, 17 some? 17,000? 12, 13 months later, we break a 60K like it's nothing. 12 months later. Didn't even reach the halving yet. All kinds of anything can happen. No one knows anything. People don't have a crystal ball. Don't be acting like everybody out here is God, because they have no clue. Nobody got a clue of what's going on. You just stick close to what's been working the longest. That's it. That's it. These people know, nobody in the community, right? Like folks don't know how to play their position. Everybody want to be a chief and don't want to be an Indian. I'm fine being an Indian, because I have so many hats that I wear. So I don't mind being an Indian out of many roles, right? When you're a responsible adult, you're a family man, you're a working person, an advisor, doing all kinds of stuff. No, it don't matter. Like when you gotta try to like chill. Yeah, I'll chill because I'm not trying to be a boss in crypto. Not at all. I let the founders, I let the people who the painstaking work that goes into creating these tokens and blockchains. I let them handle that, man. I got enough on my plate. I know how to chill. But you got so many people here. So many people here that want Richard's spotlight, yo. As if that's a position that's easy to be in. They want that spotlight and don't have what it takes to be in the spotlight. They just don't have it. And are mad that they don't have it. That's like me enjoying poetry. That's like me, right? As a writer, if I enjoy poetry, if I enjoy spitting hot fire, spitting bars, and me being pissed off that, you know, Jay-Z is not hollering at me. Why is Drake not following me, son? Huh? T.I., what we doing, T.I.? Snoop, holla at me. I'm nice with it, man. Nas, what we doing? That's these guys. That's why I talk about the crypto Nori doors, because y'all wildin', man. Y'all out of control, son. You don't know there's levels to this. There's levels. You not at that level. Respect the fact that you're not at that level. I'm not at no damn Jay-Z level. No Kanye West. Yeah, hell no. I'm good, too. I'm good. I'm good not being there. Y'all are not at Vitalik Buterin's level. You're not. Appreciate that you're not. You're not at the creator of Binance level. You're not at Charles Hoskinson's level. You're not. Those are Richard's peers. When Vitalik, you know, issued the tweet of who mattered in crypto, he didn't identify any fucking founder in this post-chain hex ecosystem outside of Richard. Nobody else counted. Nobody else. And y'all be judging Vitalik too and talking about how bad Ethereum is. But it seemed like Ethereum is still the #1 blockchain that introduced the first smart contract to the world. Y'all crazy with it. I don't want to stand this, you know? That's the energy of lunacy that these people exemplify and exhibit and try to act like, you know, they whatever they're doing is justified. Make it make sense. You need to focus. Like folks, you gotta focus out here, yo. Any Twitter spaces, yo, man. Any Twitter spaces that motherfuckers are on every day, like for real, yo, they got nothing to do. They have nothing to do, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a busy, working person, productive, doing what you gotta do, handling your BI, your business, your affairs as an adult, straight up and down, you don't need to be on the Twitter spaces 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me like for real. What are we talking about? And then throw shots at everyone in the world and want everybody to come in your spaces. Well, all you do is throw shots and act like whatever you talking about on spaces is the best thing that man has ever seen and known or unknown. Something of some type of divine providence. What are you talking about? Like these people, come on, man. Come on, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And then want to disrespect Richard, man. I've been critical of Richard too. That's why I could talk shit either way, bounce forward, whatever, man. I could say whatever I want and feel no way about it. Because you have to be fair. You have to give it up to the man. You have to give it up to what he's done. And these people think they could do something better. So instead of talking about it, just show it and do it. Do it. Do it. Show and prove. Name any top entertainer that you know. You always have people under, right? Different levels, different tiers under that feel like they can be better. No, just be you. Don't try to be better. Just be the best you in whatever skill set that you acquire or you possess, and just let that be that. Everybody can't be at the top. Like, you know what I mean? That's why we all have a role to play. People are weird. And then you watching these old ass men, y'all. You're listen, man. I'm old too, and I don't give a fuck. Like, you watching these old ass men vying for attention like it's a drug, son. Like, it's nobody. What are we doing? What are we doing? What has been missing in your life that's causing you to want to fill that void with some weak ass internet attention? Like, what is going on? You need help? Seek therapy, bruh. Seek some type of clinical professional assistance to meet you wherever you at so you can resolve, because this shit don't make sense. We all trying to, come on, man. Nah, man. No, I was about to say we all trying to win. It don't seem like we all trying to win. No. You got a few that want most to lose, because the message they send is so wishy-washy, it's so mixed up, watered down, diluted. It's not focused. It's not as polarized. It's not helpful to anything you got to see for a long-term effect, long-term potential, and nothing long-term. Out of control. Folks are out of control. You got me running my mouth. Y'all got me running my mouth, man. What are we doing? What's going on over here? King J in the building. What's good? Coinbase accounts got wiped to 0 today. Oh, lovely. You see? Lovely. Why don't I hear? See, y'all be so critical, and I'm not talking about the people in this chat. Why don't I hear? Right? All of you founders that be acting like you got the holiest of holy grail, secret sauce, talisman of the best ideas in crypto ever conceived. All you founders out here, you don't talk that talk that Richard has talked. I don't know why you don't even talk about it to seem like you are of the same ilk as Richard. You know, I don't hear these guys talk about any type of delay, nothing. I don't hear them talk about, don't keep your crypto on the exchanges. If you want to exemplify greatness, at least mimic the greatness, right? You want to duplicate, you want to just do the same thing, right? Duplicate the same actions of success. It might afford you an opportunity to also succeed and win. I don't hear these guys parrot the same thing Richard be talking about, but they swear they're better. They swear they're they don't, you know, they'll tell you Pulse Chain is a dub. They'll say Pulse Chain is a dub, meaning it's a loss. It's gonna go to 0. But what's giving them the attention? What's giving them the clout? Pulse Chain. Hex is a wash. Don't stake Hex no more. Don't even bother. What's giving them clout? The Hex community. This guy, told Richard after Richard in the Pulse Chain conference in 2022, the Pulse Chain summertime conference in 2022, when your boy, your man, the 21st brick in the Furu building, Jackula himself, Richard asked him, "Do I look like a scammer to you, Jack?" "Well, yes, you certainly look like a scammer." Just backhand slapped Richard in the mug. Talk about Richard look like a scammer and all that, like cold as ice. Cold as ice. Unity, like Dave Chappelle did Charles Murphy. Smacked him, blow. Yeah, you look like a scammer. Richard told this dude, brag, brag about your Furu accomplishments in Google. You were the 21st brick in the Furu build. I don't care if you what employee number you were. That means nothing. What has this guy provided and created and contributed to cryptocurrency to date? I'll wait. No, I won't wait. Nothing. How about that? Nothing from the summer of 2022. You want to say like July, let's say. June, maybe June. Was it a June? Yeah, June, because it was the 3-day, the Pulse Chain Conference. When Richard, was there and told, Jack, brag. Yeah. Then he flooded the market with a bunch of confusion. And tried to do a layer one, and he even sabotaged the Pulse Chain network. Where the fees, I remember the first day, the first 12 hours, the fees were beautiful. Any transaction you did was one freaking pulse. This dude decides to attack the chain with some type of iteration of his bum-ass Zen projects, and there went the one pulse fees out the window. And y'all celebrated this guy. This dude thought he could punch with Richard. He thought he could, rub shoulders to Richard. You hear him talk, and many of y'all were impressed and were charmed to death. Your wallets are dead now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, free crypto, bro, free principles, all this cute, hot talk, this hot shit that he was talking, led you to nowhere. And then when these things are just expressed and highlighted and emphasized, oh, you being toxic. Kick rocks with no shoes on. Y'all forget. Maybe we'll be forgetting. Crazy. Yo, y'all celebrated this dude. Yo, Richard brought him on. That's the thing about this community too, man. We're so damn opening and welcoming, inviting, internet hospitable, so warm. I want to jump on every stream in the Hex community, build your popularity and social network capital. Fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're building nothing but victims that's bought into that trash, that are still hoping and wishing that something could materialize from the however many untold Zen products this dude created. Like, what are we talking about, yo? And you want to repeat that over and over? It's just been like changed. So many people have come and done the same thing and left and are still here doing all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, you got the main stuff, the main coins that we need to focus on, in my opinion, or I focus on, that could potentially achieve the success we're looking for. I'll be embarrassed to be like, oh, I'm creating generational wealth with a DB Zen, Zen this, Zen Shu, Zen Shi, Zen We. Like, what are we talking? Huh? Grown ass man. How I look? It's already different with everything we're doing in crypto. It's not regular. I'm gonna add some old foolishness to what I'm got going on and tell somebody in real life, listen, man, I got this going on and that. And they look at the name and it's like, popcorn token. They'll never speak to me again. People crazy. People crazy. So the ones that come in the grift basket. Oh, he said gift basket. There's these guys that come in the grift basket too. Grift basket. Yeah, they came in a grift basket. Well packaged. With a fleece ribbon. Nice bow. Oh, you can't believe. Listen, man. You've heard this before too, and if you haven't, it's just true. Richard Heart is playing a master class, like this level of chess that y'all you just, this is part of why I say sometimes you gotta really. The man is a masterful troll. Like, he knows how to masterfully troll the internet. What's he been accused of? That the spam king or whatever. That's still troll energy. That's it. That's still aligned with troll being a spam king and all this spam. Troll. It got evolved to the dude is well proficient in trolling. This is why I did, and I don't say that to be insulting. I'm just looking at him, I'm like, yo, he knows what he's doing better than many people can really understand. You gotta pay attention, because he'll say something and move and make waves occur. Like, it's not regular. Like, he is. That's what I tell you. There's levels to this, man. These wannabes right here, these wannabe Richard Hart's mini-me's, they act like they got the same prowess and potential and this and that, and they don't. They fall short every trip. They can't issue a tweet and let the first page of Pulse X go green. They can't do that. Richard can, though. Richard can. Like, it's just because it's a difference. There's a difference. Respect the difference. These guys got no clue. You guys got no clue the level of chess this dude is playing, man. Damn near 6D chess. It's different. A dude will give you. He said the first time he mentioned about some sidebar project, them people were so happy with the sidebar community. They were so happy about their project being mentioned by Richard. Meanwhile, Richard gave him a backhanded compliment and told him, "Your leverage trading is death." So you in the same tweet, and they dismissed that whole thing. They dismissed that part. They just say, "Oh, see, haha, you maxis, you were wrong, haha. He loves us, haha, he loves us," like a child. Like, what is this? Nah. Like, what are we doing? You fool. Foolish. This is how you build in generational wealth, with infantile, childish, immature energy. That's what you got. That's what you find here. This is crazy. The dude sends a tweet today and mentions build. Oh man, yo, them dudes, all the founders are busting off. They busting off on themselves, man. They gotta go to the bathroom and wash up. They feel like oh man, he just made their world. Oh, he made their world. Meanwhile, you don't understand. He got you so under his control, it's not even funny. But they don't see that. That's why they just try to, analyze every syllable and every word and every tweet and everything, because they need his validation. Richard Hart doesn't need anyone in this community's validation. That's the difference. This is what makes it all different. That's why y'all gotta understand, like, be careful who you listen to. Be careful. It's not Richard needs approval from builders. It's the builders need approval from him. And he don't care about them. Build what you're gonna build. Who cares? Nobody cares, man. It's just reality. These guys are crying, and then you got OGs complaining about how people are crying. Meanwhile, they're crying too. They're talking to you about folks are crying, and they're crying about folks are crying. People, this thing is maximum entertainment. If it's but nothing else, we are fully entertained. We fully entertained right now, man. Just don't trip yourself out of Pulse. Don't do something and lose 300 million Pulse. Don't do that. But other than that, be focused and be fully entertained. Thank everybody who's revealing who they are. That's a blessing. I want to thank everyone who's revealing who they are. At minimum. If for nothing else, thank you. I see who you are now. It don't matter. You can't do shit to me. You know, no one could do anything to anybody's crypto. Not your keys, not your coins. You're exercising the same principles that allow you to win. Immutable code, reducing middlemen, no middlemen. How about that? Even better. All these things. But then watch with your popcorn and watch how people, you know, crash out. Self-destruct. It's very entertaining. This is case study upon case study upon case studies. We're living through history. They're going to study this in academic halls throughout the world. I'm telling you. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. Elliot, what's going on? Crypto Compassion, what's happening? What's happening? Dino X5555. What's happening to Daniel Moore in the building? Prospector. Abdul, what's going on? Sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Get your mind right. For real, get your mind right, man. Get your mind right. Everything will be all right. Get your mind right. They're not getting their mind right, though. They're not. A bull run is going to be legendary. Yeah, man, every bull run outperformed the previous bull run. So this bull run is, look, 60, the thing just broke 60K. We're not even in the real bull. Woo! Yo, get ready. This is what I'm saying, man. Get ready. We got so much good going for us, man. We don't care about nothing these people talk about. Oh, yo, I'm still bullish. Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X. We're one day closer to the next all-time high. That's just the truth. I don't care about what anybody. I don't care about what these other project people are talking about, man. New York City Housing Authority coins and all that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about what y'all got going. Nothing. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. And it's okay. Embrace it. Who cares? You don't have to. You can reject it. Don't matter to me. Because the blockchain is going to work whether you like it or not. Whether you agree or disagree. But the shenanigans will be called out every now and then. For sure. For sure. Because you're messing people up. That's the problem. Because some of us, we got good heart. We have a conscience. You know, some people are just cutthroat. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just bred that way. They have no conscience. Sociopath. Damn near psychopathic. You know, folks that, again, have certain mental afflictions. Like, seriously, man. So they don't care who gets rugged, who gets fleeced. They don't care. Some of us do, though. Some of us do care. It's the truth. It's the truth. DJ Cryptomatic, smash the like. Oh, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. He said, smash the likes, you gangsters. BUGs, what's up, man? What's going on? Firefighting 82 says, yes, sir. Daniel, what's going on? Who are we talking about? We talking about everything good and everything shady, in a sense. So it's just too much to name. Too many to name. Too many. Tin Top, what's going on? Tin Top's everywhere. Tin Top's everywhere, and you're never there. Shout out to Tin Top. DJ Cryptomatic. And yo, by the way, you see content creators here. Go support their channels. I know DJ Cryptomatic is on Twitch real heavy. Go support him on Twitch. And the illustrious, staunch advocate, supporter, RH Maxi, Westcott Crypto. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? What's happening? DJ Cryptomatic. He said, Westcott, hey, boss. Yo, shout out to Westcott. For those who don't know, if you probably do know, because, you know, he's a Pulse Chain, Pulse Nation. Subscribe to his channel. And like, share videos, share, same handle on Twitter, all the socials, all that, man. Wes Scott, a mainstay in the community. Abdul says, to make sure cause to any dilution. No, everyone wants to be richer. Exactly. That's how it's gonna be, you know. Is this human behavior, psychological dynamics in place too? All kinds of weird stuff going on, man. Just make sure you got a plan for yourself, though, you know. He said pretzel man in the Wonder House. The pretzel game. The pretzels. Listen, folks, you men that are out here, that are single men looking to pair up with a fine female specimen, yo, get your socialization on, man. You're not going to learn until you try. Get your socialization on, man, in this community. Like, you know, try to figure out creative ways to connect with people. You know, we're already working with the monetary. We got the financial aspect. We locking that down, right? We locking that down with Hex, Pulse, Chain, Pulse X. Now all you need for some of y'all who are looking for it is someone to enjoy your life with or have the experience with, who's also trying to lock it down with Pulse, Chain, Pulse X, Hex. Same thing, right? Meet up and something and possibly create something fruitful. Like, you never know. Encourage that. You know, we need that type of balance, that type of harmony out here. Seriously. You guys out here, able-bodied, much younger than me. You got a whole life ahead of you. Try to meet somebody you like. And if you don't like women and you like some, other thing, hey, I'm not here to judge you. Handle your live your life. But I don't see people promoting things like that, you know? Social interactions, real interactions, not no crypto nori door, conference, boring, regular, schmegula. They got their purpose too, but come on, man. Be creative with it. Be creative. Oh, come on. Come on, like, think about it. Seriously. You got all this money. Who you gonna enjoy it with? Just you? And a parrot? A ferret? Some kind of exotic animal? No, come on, man. Come on, man. And those of us that, we married, we got families, or, you just taking care of your responsibilities. I mean, come on, man. It's bountiful. They want to talk about abundance. I'm hearing this word abundance a lot. Folks really don't understand the nature, right, of even what the energy of abundance is if you keep talking about it in a sense where you act like you better and others don't have it. It's weird. It's weird, right? And talk about certain things, about things that people don't have enough of. Meanwhile, they equate their success with material gains. You should be great with or without anything, yo. That's how it starts. You are the magnet, the focal point to attract everything you want. Right? Obtain the knowledge, obtain the information, utilize that knowledge and information so the money could chase you. People just think about it other backwards. They just flip it around. Everything is so backwards now. So that's it, folks. That's it. These people got me out here running my mouth with y'all. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Elliot said that's a great analogy, Wonder. Appreciate that. There you go. As long as P. Diddy ain't following you, you good. Yo, P. Diddy, as long as P. Diddy ain't following you, you good, buddy. That's true. Them P. Diddy doors, the crypto nori doors, yo, P. Diddy out here in hot water, for real. Hot water. Okay? And that's another example. Got allegations about him having sexual relations with an artist that used to date Nicki Minaj. And those of us who know, hey, we suspect that's Meek Mill. Okay, and he's not female. All right, and someone else, another artist, they saying he had relations with, who performed at the Super Bowl, and we know it ain't Alicia Keys. Okay, this is my confession. This is what we doing. Hey, and those are two candidates that they always talk about. Three of them that went through the Nori doors. And what these things could be applied in other aspects of other things too. In order to minimize risk of loss, understand what's going on, be aware. In these crypto places and things that we do in these groups and opinions and ideas, it don't matter. Verify what you hear. Don't just trust off the bat. Verify. Take that. Lee, what's going on? Exactly. Cloud is one hell of a drug, for sure. When Westcott token. They already had, when Newport, I'm sorry. He said when Newport token. Hey, quiet is kept. I don't know. But, I don't know. But when Newport token, the short contract is supposed to be launching in a few days. Very soon, maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? And then soon after that, there's going to be Newport long contract. And then after that, it's going to be Newport no filter. You know what I'm saying? Where you could, you play the music, the NFT, you get the wood fiber, and then you tap it into the Crypto Wonder Black Mirror. And win. It won't be about, about delayed gratification anymore. You'll be instantly gratified in whatever. Because delayed gratification don't work. That's what these folks are celebrating. Exactly. Yeah, I'm behind in the chat, man. As always, y'all got me talking all this crap. And I can't even follow up with the chat, man. This is crazy. This don't make no sense. Prospector says, yeah, exactly. For sure. Lee says I'm a tyrant on DB. Johnny Chaos, salute. What's going on? Johnny says, so getting not a fan. No. Absolutely no. Never been, and pretty much won't. Because it's weird, man. That guy just did too much of nothing. He did a lot of nothing for people, and then try to disrespect RH anytime I didn't appreciate. One thing I really didn't like about him, about Jacula himself, was when he basically attacked the Pulse Chain Network, with whatever Zen project he launched on the chain, however he did it, and everyone started paying more for Pulse Chain fees. Instead of one pulse, it jumped up to like 1,000 pulse, 2, 3, 4,000 pulse per transaction. That was, and ever since then, that was just a nail in the coffin for me of Count Jacula. That was a nail. That's when I lost all respect. And some of the guys, they showed a picture of him being, with some of the Hex people over there, some kind of conference they had, and they were like, took pictures with him smiling, and that I would not take a picture with that guy smiling. No. You disrespected Richard, and you trying to bring problems to the network because you want to be Richard, and you see that you can't. And Richard was right in all types of stuff, in all many ways that he could never. People are just jealous. I don't understand the animosity the deep disdain. What are we talking about? I mean, come on, man. Seek help. You guys, seek help. Like, Bitcoin just broke 60K. Hey, that's just an indicator of something great that's going to happen very soon in our lives. Very, very soon. That's an indicator of greatness that's about to come. We didn't even approach the halving yet. We are approaching the halving, but it's not even April yet. Woo-hoo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tin Top says natural stupidity. Richard Hardcoins only. Yep. Tin Top says natural stupidity and artificial intelligence are both on the. That's true. Let's see. Hex. Yes. No wishy-washy coins. No wishy-washy mentality. We gotta stay focused, folks. We gotta stay focused. Have to stay focused. What's up, y'all? My stream tonight. See, subscribe to this gentleman's channel. He's telling everybody my stream tonight. Westcott, my stream tonight in the building. He might stream tonight. So, you know, be in the know. What is it? Bell notifications. You know, Twitter, same handle. And just remain tuned in. Jay Book says, what's good, fam? Let's get to the moolah. Yeah, let's get to the bag. Let's get to the moolah. Let's get to the focus. Let's get to the bag. Forget and dismiss all this other craziness. Oh yeah, I caught the stream too, Johnny. You had a fire stream today. Johnny was just explaining the whole position about this 3-year remark that another stream. Fluffy Slippers said something about some weird about if you were holding Hex 3 years, year round, or some round trip, whatever nonsense. Johnny broke it down, and you know, in the form where Johnny's like, he's had it. These people are. Go check it out on Twitch, man. Go check out that. It wasn't very long either. Not me. I run my mouth. The stream was about maybe 12 minutes, 13 minutes, even maybe. It's fire. It was fire. Yeah. You did your thing. You did your thing. You did your thing. It was great. It's one of those things that people need to hear. Folks need to be shaken up sometimes to realize what's what. They just do. And that's what happened. Boy, did I get heat. Hey, you know, what was it? Heavy is the head that wears the crown, you know? By default, right? Like Johnny, like you, I don't, like you say all the time, you're not trying to be an influencer. Neither am I. I just love doing this because it's like, it helps me pass the time. I love talking on the computer and creating videos. I don't do this for popularity. I, don't monetize my channel like I can or should. I don't care about that. I just love talking. And whoever listens, that's a plus. Whoever doesn't listen, that's a plus. But sometimes when you're sharing truth, people don't like it. You know what I'm saying? People don't like it. You're gonna find yourself alone if all you do is talk truth. All you do is talk truth. You're gonna find yourself, and you know what? I'm good with that because you're not the only person in the world that's gonna find yourself speaking truth. So you're not alone. You're not alone, man. And I know we're not alone. We're not alone. And it shows that there's a certain strength. You see, I don't understand what changed, why these people, I thought they were different, and they since switched sides and changed their perspectives on Hex, and they celebrate new coins so much. I don't know what's changed. But there has been a change. I just don't want people to get hurt. That's me personally, as far as new people coming in. I don't care what these other guys do because they should know better. These guys and gal. 300 million post chain loss. You, come on, man. You had it coming. You had it coming. You let 40 grand just go like 40 grand. This is what we doing? You just had that. Why? You could have donated that. You know? Because the thing about it is, at some point, it just the way these things work, I feel like at some point it's going to be very hard to acquire hundreds of millions of these coins. And you just letting that just go now like that. It's just crazy. I'm never going to forget when that guy told Richard on the stream, he got upset or whatever, and Richard was streaming live. He said to Richard, I'm going to dump. I just sold 500 million hex. And Richard told him, congratulations, you sold your future. And the guy sold his future, 500 million hex. At the top, that was over a quarter of $1 billion worth US. Not to say he could have took that out. No, yeah, $250 million. At the top. Sold it. So 300 million, like it's akin to that. Like, oh my goodness. Just like the other guy. Oh, I lost my hex. He sold 80 million hex. Like today, I don't think it's even possible to be able to acquire in one buy. I don't even think we could buy 500 million hex in one shot today. Folks, listen, people. Oh man, like just thinking about it, it's like, wow, it's scary. Like imagine, like you seeing what's going on. Imagine how that person feels. You let 300 million posts fly just like that. Imagine what they're gonna feel when the multiples really start coming. The multiples, the X's. It's gonna be crazy. I hope you replace that three. I hope you got a chance. It's not easy. Sometimes when things go, it's very hard to reclaim. Very hard to reclaim. He said it's crazy how now talking about staking hex is taboo. I think it's by design. I know that's the whole point. I think it's by design. I think there's something that's happening, by design, because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's why there's like this uproar, this outcry taking place, because come on now, folks are purposefully just not talking about it anymore and talking about everything else. I don't know, because people taking advantage of opportunities. I don't know if people are gambling. They're putting their money in other projects. Folks have made it. They're well off, so their situations are different. I don't know. Johnny said, I called Jack out from the starts. Likewise, 100%. Did the same thing too. It just didn't feel real to me. It didn't feel like real honest, sincere. 100%. Sometimes you just know, like and if you don't know, you just wait and see. But for him, and I wasn't happy with Richard. Like I really was critical of Richard when he had Jack on that stream and asked Jack to brag and basically was just celebrating Jack, and no one knew him. And to see what Jack did, I was very critical about that with Richard. Like, why are you inviting somebody who's gonna even insult you live on stream? Like, that's crazy. But that's 2 years ago. We didn't know. Who knew? He didn't know. I'm sure. And it's just whatever. Jack still didn't produce anything worth talking about. He said, I just have an allergic reaction to BS. It gives me convulsions. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it. And there's a lot of that now. There's a lot of that now. There's a lot. Like yeah. There's a lot of that now. Sometimes I like to think keep your friends close and enemies closer. So, but not in this. This not in this crypto thing because sometimes I used to get into some spaces and I'm listening to people talk and I'm thinking to myself, no, this is not productive. This is not helping me. I don't need this. And I stop listening because it's empty rhetoric. And these guys are throwing salt at a founder. And if it wasn't for the founder, we wouldn't be here talking about anything today. Anything worth talking about that we're talking about wouldn't exist. And so I dismiss. I mute. I don't really block, but I mute a lot of people. I mute, and that works for me too. Richard Goose. Yeah, and that's the part about it you could tell too. It's true. He gives the benefit of the doubt. He does. He's given chances upon chances. It's true. It's true. And who wouldn't want to connect with people? And that's another thing about Richard. He seems like he's the most social out of many blockchain founders or crypto coin founders or whatever. This dude is social. You see how he dances? That dude, he loves to dance, right? He loves to get down with the get down, right? Meet people, touch the people, take pictures. Loves to connect with the folks. A lot of these other guys are like socially awkward. You could tell. But we got somebody here who, he's not only, a cerebral person, but he's also down to earth, as down to earth as he can be. Like, we're fortunate and blessed. And then the man is giving information for free and giving you the strategy and the tools to use so that you can also be safe. Well, how could you be safe, and not only safe, but prosper, like, and encourage you to take care of yourselves so that you can live long and enjoy your prosperity. Hoskinson is like an academic. Charles Hoskinson, when I used to listen to him, I needed a notepad, I needed a laptop. No, you're a turn off. You seem like anytime I was listening to him, I needed to write a term paper, or it was something I forgot to do in an assignment, and the professor, no. And Vitalik is Vitalik. These guys are in their own lane, in their own world, and it's hard to connect because I guess their minds are racing a certain way, and it's just hard to relate. With Richard, it's not that, and he has a sense of humor. What we doing? Not perfect. He's not perfect, but we fortunate. We're blessed. We're blessed. 100%. Good people. I'm out of here. DJ Crypto Mang says, yeah, he's chill in private. 100%. Ernie Savage, salute. Good people. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for coming through and supporting and watching the stream and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna make it for sure. Just focus, folks. Don't lose focus and don't allow the noise to distract you. Take care. Be well, everybody. Peace.